Alright, here we are in the finals. Hilariously. And I have a play first, very decent hand for this deck. I mean, White Knight, turn 2. Can't play Wall of Frost, turn 3, but that should be fine. Play it eventually. And I have Condemn. Alright, let's get the battle started. Did not watch the replay just now. I really should have. Red. White Knight is pretty good against red. Unless he just gets lightning bolted. Or outraged. Or Ember Hollered. Yeah, that's probably what he's gonna do. That's alright. I'll trade a White Knight for an Ember Holler and 2 damage. Still seems like it's in my favor even without the 2 damage. Ember Holler is very good. He's showing red, so I'll probably play Wall of Frost instead of swinging with the Sentinel, but it really just depends on what he does and what he has. Another Terramorphic Expanse. Oh man. I think I just activate this guy. Next turn I'll play Wall of Frost and Stormfront Pegasus. It'd be funny if he had Lightning Bolt and just nuked me right now. I'm out-redding him with blue-white. Okay. Not really sure what that accomplishes. Maybe he'll forget. Unless he's really just trying to kill the Gargoyle Sentinel. Nope. I guess that's right, because then he's blocked either way. That's interesting. What's his second color? Black. Assassinate would be good for him. Volshock Berserker. Hasty. Well, we'll put a stop to those shenanigans right now. That seems good against Volshock Berserker type deck. He might just terror my Wall of Frost, but if my Wall of Frost eats a terror, or a Doomblade, excuse me, I will be okay with that. Viscera Seer, interesting. That means, especially since he's in the finals, he's almost undoubtedly playing the Traitorous Instinct. Well, this is looking pretty good for me so far. I think I'm going to activate this guy and just play one of my Squadron Hawks. Well, you'd think he would have used it if he had it. Fling. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, these 4-3-3-2s definitely are easier. There's no question about it. I think the core set in general attracts lower quality drafters too than the expansion sets. Just because the strategies tend to be deeper in those sets, and the core sets are more generic magic. I mean, this in particular, especially, is a excellent example of a good core set. I think white blue is a little OP, but arguments could be made that that's not the case. I mean, I like the fact that this guy is in the finals with the deck he's playing. It doesn't seem that strong to me, but maybe this is just not the best end of it that I'm seeing. Maybe my deck is a little bit stronger than I realized, too. I mean, it's not been totally smooth sailing, but I have been winning a lot of games, and it turns out that even a failed white weenie sort of rush strategy is good with enough flyers. That's interesting. Squadron Hawk, I just realized, gives you the opportunity to shuffle your deck, even if you don't have a Hawk. So if you have a Owl and a Squadron Hawk, you can play the Owl. Well, I guess it's Scry now. Yeah, so the Owl already fixed its own problem, but you see what I'm saying. Or if something happens and you suddenly decide you don't want those 3 cards that you put on top of your library, you can drop a Squadron Hawk. This guy is just completely impotent here. I don't see what he would do about this. He's just going to die, especially now that I have answers. Yeah, this game's over. Redirect is really good against his deck, I would imagine. Can you imagine redirecting a fling? Ouch. That is value right there. Well, he's basically dead. Because that's going to target his Fiery Hellhound instead. Yeah, you heard me. Bam. Doombladed. Ye old 2-for-1. Well, there you go. Here's Redirect, showing why it's awesome. That was a smart decision. 2 for 1, or 1 for 1.9 or something. I don't know what Scry does. That's the one I really wanted to do. Oh well. Too bad he didn't do the fling first, but that's probably one of the reasons you don't do the fling first. Ooh, Child of Night. Luckily I can condemn that. Yeah, this guy's deck is kind of scary. I will be bringing in, let's see, probably Palace Guard will come in over something. Certainly not Redirect. Probably want to replace it. Maybe Armored Cancrix. Yeah, that would definitely be a good call. Yeah, he doesn't have the answer. He wouldn't be doing that. He has to be able to kill like 2 things though. Well, he didn't get the answer with the first one. Or the second one. Yeah, he put all those cards in the bottom, by the way, all 3 times he just scryed there. Alright, 1 down.